welcome to Love the Planet. My name is Holly and today we'll be looking at vegan hair dyes. Now there aren't that many on the market and as you can see I'm not a natural blonde, so I often have to use hair dye, and it has been tough trying to find brands that are decent and that are also cruelty free. Now I haven't yet found any that are plastic free. If you know any, please comment, let me know. But a new one that has popped up on the shelves is from Umberto Giannini. This is their Flowerology. It's cruelty free, it's got vegan stamps all over it, it's got pictures of happy bunny rabbits. It also says that it's organic and uses botanical ingredients. Well, everything's here. We hope we're on the right track. It's 100% permanent coverage, which is what I normally use because I've got dark roots, but it says that it's really good for greys too. So today what I'm going to do is give you a review of this. I'm actually going to use it throughout this video, so I'm going to show you what it's like, tell you what happens at every stage, let you know if it works, tell you if it stinks or not. Quite often you find that hair dyes really do smell, so I'm hoping this one doesn't. Now on the back you've got a really good little chart showing you what to expect in terms of colour change. I'm hoping for the middle one here, because as you can see this is a lot lighter than my normal shade. Now they do have one that was a little bit darker, but I actually thought it was too dark. So I'm hoping that as more people buy this range, and if it's good, that they'll actually widen it slightly and there'll be more colours available, because currently I think we need a few more shades. Maybe that's just in the boots that I was in, but I haven't managed to find more than about 4 or 5 shades currently. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it all up for you. In the pack you get the normal stuff, you've got your developer, it is in a plastic case, but it does say that it's recyclable. You've got your colourant here, a little opaque bottle, again plastic, it does say that it's recyclable though. You've got your packets of conditioner. Now this isn't recyclable, I can't see anything on this to show that it is. Also it's tiny, it's only 10 ml. I would expect a little bit more than that. It might not be fabulous for people with long hair, but I'll let you know if it's powerful and if it's decent. Then also you get your plastic gloves. Now this is something that annoys me. I don't use plastic gloves. We're trying to be vegan, cruelty free and plastic free here, you know, but when you get sent things like this, what are you supposed to do? I don't use them, I save them up for, you know, potential time when I will need them. Instead, what I use are these plastic bowls. So I buy them off eBay. I mean, one has lasted me forever. Dye my hair every 6 weeks. You get the brushes as well. And then what I do is I mix it all up in the pot and I slop it all on my hair. It gives you really good even distribution that way too. And it means that I'm not having to use my hands and I'm not having to use plastic gloves. So little tip there. Something else that I do is, because I only use my roots, or only dye my roots, I only use half the product. Not being a cheapskate, I just genuinely don't need all of it for just my roots. And it feels a bit wasteful mixing it all up. So what I do is I actually measure up by the window where halfway of the liquid is, and I draw a little mark, and I pour half into the little black pot that I've got. And then I do the same for the colourant. This is an opaque bottle, so it's a little bit more difficult, but you can still judge it by seeing inside. So I've just got half of each in my pot now. That'll be enough for my roots, then that can go back in the cupboard and will hopefully stay fine. Now it has stayed fine with other brands. I'll let you know if this one does. Okay, so I've put it all into my pot, half of each product. I'll give it a little mix. It's thickening up, it looks like other products. Now it's a bit more jelly-ish, can you see? It's a bit more gloopy. Normally it's a cream, or more of a kind of shampoo-y, conditioner-y cream. This is very gloopy. It needs a lot more mixing, so I'm going to do a bit of extra mixing. Now, the stench. Normally hair dye stinks of ammonia or something, or chemicals, or vile, whatever. This is okay. It's not smelling foul, it's not something unpleasant. Something I really am noticing though, look, it's like a jelly. I don't know why it's like a jelly. I hope it works. Okay, right, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put this all over my hair now, and I will come back and let you know how it goes. Okay, so it's on my hair. The fact that it was a jelly was kind of okay. It went on still. I was able to distribute it. It doesn't smell at all. Like, it was quite pleasant. There was nothing horrible about putting it on. It has spread about, so now I've set the timer, 30 minutes. I will let you know. Okay, so I'm back. I've washed out the colour, and if you can see, it has taken really well. The colour has actually blended really nicely. Now obviously the roots are still a little bit darker because they were darker than the rest of the hair, but I think it's all brightened quite well, actually. I was quite surprised. You can see all the way through. The roots are still a lot darker than the rest, but actually it looks quite fresh. Revive, that's better. You can see there. It's a lot better than it was. It has taken the colour. If I was going to do it again, I'd leave it for a little bit longer, so maybe 35 minutes for particularly kind of dark hair. But I think that's a lot better than it was. I think the blonde is a lot brighter. It feels a lot nicer. Now, what I would say is when I rinsed it out, I don't know if you can see here, but it hasn't quite rinsed properly on this side. I need to go and rinse my hair again and properly get that out because the jelly-like substance was a little bit thicker than what we're used to. So I think if you were going to use it, just make sure you give yourself an extra rinse, maybe even use a little bit of shampoo just to like edge it all out of here to make sure it all comes out. However, I think it's wonderful to have a vegan hair dye product. Really great that it's organic, that it's natural, and that it's kind to the planet and to animals. So I would buy it again. I would probably switch to this brand, but I know things more now. So I know to rinse it better and I know to leave it on longer. So maybe if you do those things too, that it'll really help you as well. I'd probably give it about an 8 out of 10. So there you go, Umberto Giannini's blonde hair dye. I'll try and show you in the light that it looks quite good, actually. It's all right. You know, if you've got a brand that you think is really good, then please let us know what it is. Please comment below. It's always really good to know and to share so that everybody trying to make good decisions for the planet can not waste their cash buying products that don't necessarily work. So comment, let us know your really good brands, or if there's anything that you want us to review. Again, just leave a comment and we'll be happy to go and find it. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a really lovely day. Thanks.